on the internet right now. And so the more we exchange this information, the more money we get paid. And it's in the billions of dollars. I'm telling you, it's in the billions.
Yeah. Well, this fits right in with what Clay's doing, because his username is Free American, and what he's got here are a lot of things having to do with free products that you can make money with.
Well, you know, I'm hoping I answered Clay's question.
I think so. I think so. But let me explain something to you folks. You know, I have to make a living. I mean, I try to do that by selling books. I try to do that by selling films, and I do the website basically for free. You're not charging anything. You don't have to pay to listen to me. So I need to make some money somewhere. And I won't, you know, it's hard for me to take advertisers, because as soon as I put up an advertiser, if they haven't known me for a long time, as soon as I put an advertiser up, I get these Zionists that you know, matter of fact, AIPAC, American Israeli Political Action Committee, brags about having 100,000 civilians that are working for them. So they will call up an advertiser and go, "Oh, you're advertising on the Free American? Well, we're never going to shop there again. We're going to tell all of our friends that you're a racist and you're an anti-Semite." Now, you've been listening to me for a while, Ron. You know, we've talked offline. We're working together on some of these things. You brought some of these things to me. Think I'm a racist?
Hey, Clay. You know, I understand you very well, and I don't think you're racist. You know, anytime you speak what's on your mind and you speak the truth, you know, people are always going to judge you no matter what. You know, as long as I know your heart, you know, that's fine with me. And if people are going to judge you because you're spewing out the truth, then you know what you can do. Tell them where they can go, and you just got to move boldly. You know what I mean? Boldly. Because anytime you're trying to move up in the world, there's always going to be some opposition that's going to try to push you down.
Yeah.
And really, you want that, but you want to be able to break through that and move up. So, and that's why I'm excited to be connected with you, because I'm gonna fight with you. And I know your heart, so I'm gonna fight with you, and I hope you know that.
Well, I tell these, you know, I've got racists that come on to try to they want to kill all the blacks, they want to kill all the Jews, they want to kill all the Mexicans. I tell them, you better hope there's not a race war, because I'll look you up and you'll be the first one I shoot. You know, I'm simply not going to put up with this. We all need to be standing together, linked arm in arm.
Yeah.
To oppose these. What this is a war between good and evil, and the evil people have got the money, because guess what? They print it.
Obama's got the money.
They print it. Oh, Obama is the perfect New World Order tool. You know.
Exactly.
He encompasses all three religions. I mean, if you follow Obama, then you're you know, let's see. He's a Muslim. His mother was a Jew, and of course he hung out with it's communism. Yeah, he was real straight with us. I think he was real straight with us. He told us he was a change agent. That's a Soviet psychopolitics, a change agent, somebody that's come in to run in to bring a country downhill, downhill.
And he's doing it. The government's going to shut down tomorrow.
That might not be a bad thing, you know. I mean, my God, in Texas, 1 in every 4 people are working for the government. That means you're having 4 or 5 workers supporting one government official that doesn't produce anything.
Well,
is that right in Texas?
That's right. Well, it's all over. It's all over. Government is simply out of control.
And what do they do for their money?
Watch you.
What are all these people doing?
Watch you. Watch you. Watch you. Edit you. Audit you.
I don't need nobody watching me.
No, I don't either.
I'm paying them to watch me?
Well, you know what? I'd like to say this. And Clay, you might understand this. You know, in the Bible, it says that...
What's that?
I think we lost them.
Ron, are you there?
I'm going to that Tea Party meeting tonight, I'll tell you that. We're the ones that changed it. If it wasn't for the Tea Party people, I'm telling you, this thing would have gone a lot farther.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get Ron back up. Yeah, he dropped off here. Let me bring him back up here. Now, where is the Tea Party event? What area are you in?
I've got it coming up here. I mean, I've been going to Tea Party meetings. We have it down at one of the halls down here in California, and we're strong. We're strong. I mean, we don't let nothing get by. And I sloughed off for a couple of months, but I'm going back to the one tonight because we changed that law, and you know how they can, when you're going through the red light and they got a camera there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all assembled at the meeting there, and we got that changed because that's ridiculous. They're spending. The company that makes those cameras is in Australia. It's not even an American company.
That's right, and they're not police. They got changed. We had somebody come up. I had a friend of mine come up filming them, and they had to call the police on my friend that was filming them. They were scared. They locked themselves in the truck, but they were operating the red light calendar.
Starting to mount them in there. Starting to mount them on the lights.
Yeah.
I heard in Arizona, they even got them along the road.
They had them. Yeah.
I mean, that's bullshit. Come on. I don't want to be driving down and have somebody watching me like a freaking big brother all the time. Forget it. I read that in 1984. You remember that book by that guy? What was his name? Orwell?
Yeah.
Back when I was in high school, I thought, oh my God, I don't want to live in a world like this anymore, man. And it sure the hell happened. It happened. Nothing changed. They're doing it more and more. They're going to have you in your bedroom here pretty soon.
Well, they're trying to do that. They're trying to come in and...
You can't even smoke a joint in your own house? Come on. Here in California, at least, we got to legalize marijuana. If you go and pay some doctor off $100, it's better than nothing. I don't want to get popped, for...
I think that, to me, that's the war on drugs was the biggest, that was the main move into a police state. Not only is it a move into a police state, but imagine taking something like, say, cotton or wheat, and making it illegal to grow it or have it, and then being able to come up and arrest you if you got a little bag of wheat in your pocket. They took our #1 cash crop, transferred it to Russia, transferred it to Red China. 10,000 products are made out of hemp, and you gotta. Let's see. Who do we get here?
Oh.
Yeah, did we get you back?
Yeah, hung up on me. I was just about ready to give you a key point in how to deal with the enemy, and I got thrown off for some reason.
Yep. Anyway, go ahead. What was your key point? We kind of got off the subject. We started talking about why marijuana should be legalized. And by the way, you can go to my website and listen to the interview that I did with Governor Gary Johnson former governor of New Mexico, who feels the same way. And
good for him. Good for him.
You know, he's really worked at it and tried to get it, tried to change things. And Governor Gary Johnson was governor of New Mexico when I started the militias. I sat in his office in the roundhouse up there in Santa Fe. You know, he came into my store in my house in Bingham, New Mexico. You know, we rode I say we rode together. You know, me and a bunch of my friends escorted Gary while he was riding his bicycle around Alamogordo. But he's a great man, and he wasn't he understood that we worked for him. We worked for him. Every able-bodied male in America is 18 to 45 is part of the militia.
Did you start that militia on the border?
We started the militias around the country. Me, John Trockman from Militia, Montana, Mark Kernke from Michigan, Mark from Michigan. We all started. I started the Free American and the magazine and the militias at the same time.
Wow. Well, you definitely, no doubt, you're the man as far as trying to keep our freedom. I mean, I'll support you all the way.
The reason I started that was because of what the BATF and the FBI did to the 17 little children at Waco.
Yeah.
I was so outraged about that.
Did you see that tank going in there? I mean, come on, a tank. It's like a pea shooter against a howitzer. A tank. I mean, they're using big old tanks to go kill those people. Damn freaking, what can you say about some cowards, you know?
Well, you got it right. They're cowards. And you know what I did? I didn't do anything wrong. I did exactly what should have been done. The militia is the American people, and it is to defend the American people. That's the only reason we started it. We weren't any terrorist group. It was the BATF that didn't show up in Oklahoma City, that was standing across the street from Oklahoma City Federal Building when they killed the 17 or 18 or however many little children in Oklahoma City. There was not one BATF agent that was injured, and because they weren't there. They weren't there.
Like 9/11, the same deal.
Yes, another deal, and we talked about that just the other day. The 9/11, we still don't know the significance of that, because somebody somewhere has a weapon that can turn steel into dust. They can turn steel and concrete into dust. If you really look carefully at the pictures of the rubble when the buildings fell,
yeah,
it ain't there. The rubble ain't there. It blew away in the wind. So something happened there that is probably above top secret, and probably more above top secret, or as high as on top secret as the UFOs that they want to make fun of you for talking about.
Well, there's a lot of stuff out there that we don't understand, but I mean, it doesn't take much to understand that. I mean, the facts that Jerry, who was that wrestler from Michigan?
You're talking about Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, he was on yesterday. Did you ever watch his show?
Yeah, I think I saw most of him before he got taken off. He was getting too close to the truth.
Yeah, he was getting too close, and I don't know. All of a sudden, it was off. But
well, that's Turner Network. He was on Ted Turner's network.
Oh, is that it? Okay, I can understand now. But
well, you know, guys, as I listen in, you know, I listen very closely to people, and you know, the thing is not to have any fear. And I know you, Clay. I mean, I don't sense any kind of fear. And I know Ed, he probably doesn't have any fear. And just for your listening audience, if there's fear inside of you, get rid of it. Get bold. Get out there and say what's on your mind. But make sure that, you know, you're saying the right thing, the right way, and just be bold with it. That's my philosophy.
Yeah, that's good.
They,
my father was a military man, and he had some free some word phrases that he used to use all the time. You know, he would use. I hate to say this on the internet, but you know, quit farting around, quit pussyfooting around, and job done. And it used to make me laugh, but you know, that's my father.
Oh,
yeah.
You were raised all. So you traveled around a lot, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I've been to Europe. I lived there for a while. We traveled to Washington D.C. and met my people there, who I didn't know at the time were related to Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
I've actually worked over in Afghanistan and Iraq during these two wars that we are having. So went to Uzbekistan, Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Kuwait. So I've been around.
Well, again, let me tell you, folks, you know, I would really like it if you bought the books. The Mystery Babylon, it's almost like an autobiography, but it also tells you why the Homeland Security, which is controlled by Mossad, which is just nothing more than the KGB in America, Americanized KGB. And they're demonizing the militia, they're demonizing the veterans now, because anytime a communist regime takes over a country, they go after three classes of people. They go after the farmers first, they go after the intelligentsia next, that's anybody that's smart enough to know what they're doing, and third, they go after the veterans, the law enforcement, the soldiers that are still loyal to the old regime. And that's happening right now. They're going after Oath Keepers, which I'm a member of. They're going after the veterans. They're trying to demonize the veterans, trying to say they're potentially terrorists. That's why they spread this with Agent Orange in Vietnam, because they didn't want us combat-hardened troops coming back still loyal to the Constitution and healthy and able to fight. That's why they're using the ammunition that they're using in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and in Libya. It's called depleted uranium, and it's killing the troops. It's killing the soldiers that are using it.
That's crazy.
And folks, you know, I put these links up to that FreeThing, to Zamzu, and to KB Gold, because I will not take money for advertising from companies that are just after your money. I won't. If I don't know about the company, if I can't recommend it, if there's a hidden agenda, and I find out there's a hidden agenda, like with Alex Jones and like with Glenn Beck, who are selling gold, fake gold. I mean, you can buy the gold from KB Gold. You can put it in their savings account, and they'll hold it for you. They'll send it to you any way you want it. This is an established company, so and they're not paying me to advertise. I'm advertising because I think it's good for you. I'm doing these shows because I think it's good for you. Now, if you read my books, some of them are fiction, but my fiction is actually more believable than my non-fiction. And I'm doing these shows to give you the information so you won't be afraid, so you won't be ruled by fear. Oh, they're coming, the Russians are coming, the Russians are coming. No, they're not. The Russians are us, Germans are us. We got enemies out there, and that Constitution I took an oath to defend says they are domestic and foreign. All enemies, foreign and domestic. And the biggest enemies we got are domestic, folks. And go back to the ancient Greeks, go back to Socrates or Plato. You know, they'll tell you that the worst thing that can happen for you is the people that are tearing this country down from within. Now,
you can see that. You can see it right now.
That's right. And you know, you got a president like George Bush that walked out of office and handed $2 trillion of your dollars to your banksters, to the banksters. Okay.
Well, you know, Clay, I'm listening to you and looking at the news, and you know, Japan just had a 7.4 magnitude earthquake again, and you know, something that is bothering me is that radiation that's getting into the ocean.
It's coming over here, and by the way, you couldn't get my ex-wife went out and tried to find iodine, potassium iodate in California. She couldn't find it. But you can find it, folks. Go to Hemp USA. Go to my site. Click on the banner that says Hemp USA. It's all across the top. Hemp is the best thing for you, and they got the potassium iodate. They got it in stock. You can order that right now. Now, I'm almost out of time here. I'm almost out of time, but I will take a call real quick. Hello, 254. Who are you?
This is me, Clay.
Okay.
You know what, Clay? I know it's almost time to go, but you know what? I want to sit down with you because you perhaps know more about Thomas Jefferson than I do, and I'm related to him. So I'm hoping one day, you know, you can dedicate an hour show just sitting back, teaching.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
You know, the things I don't know
because
about
Thomas Jefferson told us 200 years ago. If you ever allow a private bank to issue your money, the banks and the corporations that spring up around them, can you say Brown and Root, Monsanto, Archer, Daniels Midland, the corporations that spring up around them will leave your children homeless in the land that we conquered.
Wow.
And folks, you know, remember what I started this. I started the Free American because of this. Guys, Ed, thank you for being with me. Ron, thank you for being with me. But hang on just a minute. I'm going to leave with a song.
Thank you, Clay.
Thank you, Clay, very much.
All right, stay with me here just a second.
Yes, sir.
The world can therefore seize this opportunity to fulfill the long-held promise of a new world order, where brutality will go unrewarded, just in case you don't remember, let me jog your memory.
This is why I do this show, folks.
In a church they called the Waco Compound back in April '93. 17 little children, all so helpless and so small, died a senseless death of gas and flames. How many names can you recall? 17 little children.
Call recording has been completed.
All right. God bless you, folks. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clay. I appreciate it.
Talk to you next time.
All right, Ed. Thank you, Ron. We'll talk to you, and we'll talk. We'll do a show about Thomas Jefferson. Thank you. God bless.
I appreciate it.
Bye.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Clay, this is Ron. Look, I got a gentleman on the line named Bob Hamlin, a real good friend of mine.
Hello, Bob.
And I just wanted to introduce you to him. Hey, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
I must have clicked him off. Hold on, let me see if he's on. Hold on. Yeah, well, let me try to call him back.
Okay.
Hold on.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, he must have got a call or something. But anyway, he's going to probably be the gentleman that's going to fork over the 125 so I can help you get into the gas business. And see, that business hasn't even launched yet. It won't launch